And welcome back. Lights out. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, and welcome back to a new video where I hope I can help. My light, it's why'd that happen? What's going on? Now it's fine.
No. We'll do it live!
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to a new video where I hope to save some of you from total financial disaster, or at least an enormous mistake while you're out shopping for a car, because this is running rampant. I've gotten now probably, I think, 3 separate messages in the last month from people who have been scammed out of their money shopping for cars. So I think it's going to surprise you, but I actually found one of the ads where people are actively getting scammed, and I'm hoping that Facebook takes it down, but I had to share these things with you in hopes that I can help someone out there avoid getting screwed out of money. All right, so the scam's pretty simple. These guys find photos of a very nice car. Let's call it a Hellcat or a Scat Pack, and they copy and paste all those photos into a new ad. So they download the photos from Facebook, and then they go and create an entirely new ad, same VIN number, same everything, and then they pop that thing up. Or they go find the car online somewhere else, on Car Gurus or somewhere else, and then they right-click, save the photos, and then go back, create a whole new ad, upload the photos, and then repost that ad. And then they go into the forums, the groups, where we all hang out at with other people we believe to be our friends. So the second we're in a group, which is considered to be semi-exclusive, let's say an SRT group, a TRX group, a Dodge Charger group, a Hellcat group, Scat Pack group, whatever it is, and then we feel like, well, these are our people, and other members like us are posting these ads. So then this person will go in there and post the ad and hope that nobody notices that it's a fake ad. And the price is extremely cheap. It's really good. Now they're getting better. For a while there, the prices were really, really low. So they were looking for the most gullible of people. So $30,000 for a Hellcat would make no sense. But there was always somebody, it seemed like, that would throw a $500 deposit out to secure that car. But now they seem to be getting a little bit closer in realistic prices, but still really good deals, plausible deals, which make them appear to be real. And what'll happen is you'll private message, he'll come back and say, I've got a lot of activity, a lot of people interested, somebody's coming to look at it. If you want it, send me $1,000 now, send me $5,000 now, hell, send me $10,000 now, and I will hold that car for you. And then you send the money, and they collect 5 or 6 other people's money, and then the ad gets reported. Facebook takes forever to take the ad down, like in the one I'm going to share with you now. And then, wham, you all are out of money, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it. This also is happening with car parts. I had a really good friend of mine, won't say his name because he says we're not even allowed to talk about this because it's offensive, but he needed a transmission for his Lamborghini. And the transmission for his model Lamborghini was probably around, even used, was still around $20,000 to $30,000, depending on the miles and condition of that transmission. He found one for a measly $12,000, which was significantly less, by $5,000 less than any other used transmission on Facebook Marketplace. Immediately he says, I want it. The guy says, cool, send me via PayPal or Venmo or whatever the hell, send me the money now, and I'll make sure you nobody else buys it out from under you. Well, he had a 4-hour drive to go to get this transmission, and he figured, I got to pay for it now, and I'll just do a road trip to Las Vegas and go buy that transmission from Southern California. Well, you know what happened? It's even hard for me to say. He sent the $12,000, the ad disappeared, and the guy disappeared from the planet. and that $12,000 is gone. Now imagine taking that hit. But he was hoping to get such a great deal and was in such a bind trying to get this car fixed financially that his need for a very good deal clouded his judgment, and he took that hit. But now let me show you the ad I'm talking about for this Charger, which is shocking. So this is the group, one of the groups that I'm in, where they've got classified cars for sale, and you've got other members posting their cars. And for the most part, they're legitimate, but how do you know? Even the legitimate looking ones may not be legitimate, but there's less of a likelihood that you would get scammed if it's a person where you can click on their profile and go see who they are, see that they've actually got other posts. They've got other posts of their car. But if you go and you do a little bit of research and you find out this is a new account or there's nothing there, I'd be cautious. I'd be cautious anyways. The way I feel about buying these things, I'm not exchanging money with anybody unless I'm at the bank. And one, I want to make sure if it's cash, that the money is absolutely real. I want the money in my bank account verified and there before I go handing over a pink slip. Or I'm not going to hand over cash money or anything or even financing unless I'm getting a pink slip in my hand. And if they want to wait, if they don't have the pink slip, I'm going to say, cool, then you got to figure out how to get that pink slip, or we can go to your bank and do the deal so I can verify that you actually are the owner and that pink slip will be transferred and sent to me. That way, I'm not going to end up waiting in perpetuity forever for something that's never going to show up. It's just, that's why we go to dealers, and it sucks because we're going to get screwed by them too. Let me show you the ad that, of course, popped up today, and I get them, it feels like all the time, but some of you have actually sent them to me saying, is this real? This seems like a really good deal. And what's really sad is there's a belief that it is real, and you're more asking me if you should buy that car based on that price than if the ad's real. And I'll come back and tell you, I've had several of you message me, and you're out $1,000. One guy was out, I think the guy wanted $650 to hold the car or something, and that money is gone forever. And thank goodness it's not massive money, but to somebody, it could be a lot, and it could hurt tremendously. So this one, if you just read the ad, here you go. My car can only be exchanged for another Chevrolet Corvette Stingray after 2014. What does that even mean? Well, that screams out international scammer trying to use Google Translate to write an ad. What he means, if he wasn't using a Translate app or something, I would be willing to trade my car for a Corvette Stingray. Now, that's intended to make you think that he's actually a real car seller, because why would you scam somebody if you're going to trade the car? Thing is he knows based on the price that he's putting on this car that no one's going to trade anything. So he's trying to make the ad seem legit. Then he says, I am a business owner. What has that got to do with anything? Call me and I will do business. This guy's sitting in a mud hut in Nigeria. Okay. Now, how do I know that this is fake? You'll see in a minute. My title is R from PA and is registered in my name. Okay. So he read someone else's ad and just took some information and integrated into this. But here's what's kind of entertaining is when you look at this Scat Pack, which is what it's supposed to be, here it is, 2021 Dodge Challenger SRT Scat Pack in Brooklyn, New York for $31,500. Now this car with 60,000 miles, if it was a Scat Pack, would probably be closer to $40,000. It's a wide body. It's in great condition. Looks beautiful. But there's only one thing that I'm sure you can tell is really, really wrong with this. And that is, it's a Hellcat. Dude just snagged the pictures and snagged an ad, called it a Scat Pack. And no, it's not an up-badge Scat Pack. This is a Hellcat. You can see in the front. We can click on these photos, but I want to show you something before I do. The actual owner of the car says, Coleman Elliott says, hi, twins. Since you want to use my pictures of my car, can I get some type of compensation? So that means that this guy here's his car on his page and his actual ad for sale. And this is a wide body Hellcat with 44,000 miles on it. Same exact photos, 62,500, 2020. This is the actual ad. The guy stole this guy's photos to post this ad and scam people. Really clear. And it's very likely, because this ad's still up, that this guy has already collected deposits from people. And I'm hoping that since it's clearly a Hellcat, that anybody with more than 2 brain cells would be able to figure out that this is a scam. But some people get excited and jump in and think that they're going to get a good deal. So this is the stuff you got to watch out for. But just a little bit of research and you can figure this out. Now, what I would encourage you all to do is when this happens, be sure to report these things, because in the end, they only stand to hurt people. But there are so many that it's getting to the point to where, it could be every 4th or 5th one that you're going to be encountering. So I would just hope that I can get this point across and this video gets enough views so that I don't have to get any more emails from people who have been scammed out of money. And the reason why it continues, and this is nothing new, this continues, it's been happening for years, is because it works. And that's unfortunate. And I know a lot of you are thinking, I can't believe anybody would fall for that. And if they do, boy, they deserve it. I've heard those comments before. I'll tell you right now, nobody deserves it. People get on there, they get excited, they get clouded by the mission to buy a car. They think that they found the deal of the century, and they'll send over $500, $1,000, some $5,000 or $10,000 in hopes that they secured that car. But Brad, I got a purchase agreement emailed to me. It all looks legitimate. He sent me a copy of the pink slip. Everything can be forged. Everything can be faked. And they have gotten really good at this. So unless you're standing in front of the guy with an ID, with a pink slip, at his bank, having a conversation with the banker to do the transfer, I don't know that I would want to take a chance with these people online. It's just too risky at this point. So use caution, be smart, ask lots of questions, get lots of verifications, and just don't hand money over easily, and certainly don't send any money online. But Brad, it's the guy's, in 3 states over, and it's a deal I can't refuse. And I talked to him on the phone. Again, don't fall for it. Doesn't mean anything. You're better off erring on the side of caution than falling for someone who's got a slick pitch that makes you believe them. So with that, everybody, let me know what you think about this. Share your stories in the comments below if you've heard this happening to people, and I'll keep reporting these as I find them. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.